Good evening, everyone. Today, I suppose I want to talk about a meeting that I had with work and perception, really, and also artificial intelligence. So, I had a really big meeting today, and I had to go with my boss's boss because it was a big deal. It's a company that we do a small amount of business with. They're a huge company, and we would like to have more business with them. So it was with a very senior guy who insisted on my boss's boss being there anyway, which I was glad about. It was down in London, and it was quite a high-level conversation, but this guy that we were in front of is very process-driven and absolutely loves AI, robotics, all that sort of stuff. Now, I'm work with accountants. This was an accountant, and accountants are very much known for being the laggards when it comes to technology. We've still got loads that use manual records and take manual records from clients and all that sort of stuff. This is one of the big four that we went to see, and he's trying to achieve a lot of integration, and he's trying to bring in AI to replace all the data heavy clunky stuff to allow his staff to basically concentrate on bigger and better and juicier stuff. So I asked him the question, is there not a concern that this is going to take over their jobs? And he said, actually, that came up yesterday. He said, but no, because the team that he's working with, and it's the younger generation basically that he's dealing with, they want to be able to use their skills to basically forget all the ticking boxes and all that sort of stuff, and then be able to work with the new technologies and get the best out of it, and then work it to their advantage, and then offer value to clients and that sort of thing, which if they were doing all the box ticking and the data entry stuff, they wouldn't have the bandwidth or the creativeness to probably want to do it. So it was interesting that a very traditional business, and he admitted they are behind the curve with a lot of the technology, but even they, in terms of what they're now trying to achieve, actually is outwitting what my company is doing. So it was a good meeting, but I kind of went with the expectation knowing that there's a fair chance we're not going to be able to do what they want us to do, and I think that may be the case. Got to do some digging and talk to some relevant people. But anyway, it was a good exercise because I was actually really nervous before I went in. You've got this perception of this, powerful bloke in this massive corporate, and he insisted that my boss's boss came. So I'm like, oh great, he doesn't want to talk to the likes of me. But actually, he was really nice. He was from Hull originally, just got a very quick process-driven mind, which I don't. My mind's quick, but it ain't process driven. I'm very right brain, not left brain at all. But it just shows you how your perception can be wrong. So we had a, great conversation. He was very pleased that we went in because he hasn't spoken to our company in 20 years. Can't believe nobody from my company has been to speak to him in 20 years. That's pretty horrendous. But anyway, he was good as gold. And I felt like my boss's boss kind of dropped me in it a little bit when it came to selling the software and what we can do. And because I knew that they were probably more ahead than we are in terms of what they're trying to achieve, it was a bit difficult. But anyway, I did it. So I'm not going to keep waffling on too much. But so that was that. But it just highlighted if accountants are embracing artificial intelligence, whether they're worried about it replacing their jobs or not. I mean, these guys, accountants, are so behind the curve with technology, and they're already looking to how they can replace all the data entry and the manual crap with AI. That's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I said to him, are you not scared that not that he's scared, are you not worried that eventually you'll be thinning staff and this, that and the other? And he said, no, because we're going to continue to grow, and we want to get that bit so finely tuned that our men on their desks on the floor can go out and get more business. So yeah, hopefully that was useful to some of you. And I'll leave it at that. See you tomorrow.